Hello children, in this video we are going to see about the pronoun relative sampler qui, que, ou. When you will use this pronoun relative? What is the purpose of the pronoun relative sampler? So, pour relier ou connecter deux phrases. Deux différentes idées. So, we have two different ideas or the sentences that we are going to put it in one phrase. Eviter une repetition, and we are going to avoid the repetition. So, the relative pronouns are used to link two related ideas into a single sentence, thereby avoiding the repetition. So, in this particular video, we are going to focus on qui, que, and ou. Now, we'll first see about the qui. Qui remplace the sujet du verb. So, that sujet can be des personnes or it can be des choses, and some the rules they will be following, that is the qui is followed by the verb or the qui will be followed by the pronoun complement. That you will understand better when we see the example. So, the first example, je cherche l'étudiante, elle étudie à Delhi. So, je cherche l'étudiante. So, this is the l'étudiante, and we are going to see about the next sentence, the following sentence, which one is repeated. Now, elle denotes the l'étudiante. Elle étudie à Delhi. Now, the elle has to be replaced because that is the repetition and that is the subject of the subordinate clause. So, je cherche l'étudiante qui, because it replaces the sujet of the verb. So, qui étudie à Delhi. So, in the above example, the relative pronoun qui introduces the subordinate clause. It is introducing the subordinate clause, that is the clause that adds the additional information about the student, le étudiante. So, what is the additional information? She studies in Delhi. So, next example, Sophie est une fille, elle me plaît beaucoup. So, Sophie est une fille, again elle replaces une fille. So, that has to be replaced by the pronoun relative qui. And already I mentioned the qui can also follow the pronoun complement. So, qui me plaît beaucoup. Next one, j'ai vu un film. Le film a été tourné en France. So, again, un film, again the subject starting with le film. So, we no need to repeat the film again. So, that is the subject of the subordinate clause. So, that has to be replaced by the pronoun relative qui. So, j'ai vu un film qui a été tourné en France. Same way. So, the qui introduces the subordinate clause which adds the additional information about the film. The qui also replaces. The first one we saw the qui replaces. In this we saw qui replaces the person et des choses. Okay. So, it is followed by the verb and the pronoun complement. Now, we are going to see the qui also will be replacing the preposition plus the person in the objet, not only the sujet. Now, see the sentence. Les gens viennent du Canada. Tu parles à ces gens. So, this can be replaced only with the person. So, les gens à qui tu parles viennent du Canada. So, this is possible only with the people, not with the thing. So, other preposition like this is other prepositions like chez, pour, avec also can be replaced by qui. One more example, voici mon ami chez qui j'habite. The next pronoun relative sampler is que. Que remplace the complément objet, complément direct du verbe de la proposition relative. So again, this complément d'objet direct can be des personnes, des choses, and also the que will be followed by the pronoun sujet, je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle. So we'll see the example. J'achète un roman. This is the first sentence. The second, the subordinate is j'aime lire ce roman. Now the word roman is repeated, and where the roman is placed in the second sentence, it is in the COD, the objet direct. So now we need to replace ce roman by the pronoun relative sampler que. So j'achète un roman que j'aime lire. One more example. Nous avons vu un film. Lia a beaucoup aimé ce film. So the repetition here is the film, and where the film is placed here in the objet direct. So we replace that by the pronoun relative sampler que. So nous avons vu un film que Lia a beaucoup aimé. So it can be the pronoun sujet or it can be the name of a person. Que and qui. You have to make a choice between the que and the qui relative pronoun, mainly based on the grammatical role of the subject or the direct object. So you have to focus on that and you have to replace it understanding the sentence. And there are some hints given for you all. That is, always the que will be followed by the pronoun sujet, and in qui also we saw the qui will be followed by the verb or the pronoun complement. With these hints you can easily identify 80% you can identify it as that correctly. Now we'll see about the que. The que, when before the vowel or the H muet, you will be placing it as QU apostrophe. See the example. C'est la chanson qu'elle aime beaucoup. So you're not writing your que, instead you're writing QU apostrophe. But this doesn't happen with qui. So qui is invariable, you have to write it fully. So the example here, je vois ton frère qui arrive. Of course it is a vowel, but there is no vowel clash. Now with the auxiliary avoir in the participle passé, the verb will be doing the agreement. So the que function as the direct object preceding the verb. When the verb is in the passé composé, the past participle agrees in number and gender with the que. So now you see this example. La fille et le garçon que tu as rencontré. So the que is placed before this passé composé, and this has to agree with the number and the gender. So this is la fille et le garçon. So it comes under the masculine plural. So we have to write it as tu as rencontré with the S, because it is doing the agreement here. It is plural. Sont mes cousins. So always the agreement will happen with the être verbs, être conjugating verbs. But here with the our conjugating verbs, when you place the que, when the que is preceding, you have to do the accord. The next pronoun relative sampler is où. Où remplace un complément de lieu ou le temps. So it can be a place or it can be sometimes the time. So we'll see the examples for that also. J'aime cette ville. Ville is a place here, city. Les gens sont sympathiques dans cette ville. So the people are kind in this city. So you need to avoid the repetition, that is about the city. So together with the preposition dans cette ville, you're going to replace that by the pronoun relative où. So j'aime cette ville où les gens sont sympathiques. The next one. Je suis dans le parc. On peut jouer dans ce parc. So again, the park is repeated here. So along with dans ce parc, you're going to remove that and you're going to add the pronoun relative sampler où. So, je suis dans le parc où on peut jouer. So, next sentence. Un jour, j'ai vu Sophie. Ce jour-là, il neigeait. So, here, what is repeated? The day is repeated. So, one day, I saw Sophie. On that day, it was snowing. So, you are going to focus on the day. So, this is the time. When. So, it will be literally translated as when. So, the day when I saw Sophie, it was snowing. So, you take the word un jour and ce jour-là as le jour, the day. When. So, où will be translated here as when. So, le jour où j'ai vu Sophie, il neigeait. Yes, children, in this video, we saw about the pronoun relative sample qui, que, où in detail. In the next video, I'll be posting the pronoun relative sample dont. Thank you, children.